Doing a tutorial of how to edit videos and everything. Basically, what you'd do is, alright, you'd go to done, right? You're doing this, you'd press the plus sign, and then you'll tap movies, and then you could use the videos you have, and you could kind of do stuff like, I don't know. For example, I already picked one out. Let me go back to it. It's like one of the clips I had. You could go ahead and this has volume, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, you can't hear it too well. So in that case, you would, you're on the scissors right now. You could tap this. You could choose to slow it down or speed it up. Normal's at 1. You could kind of go like this, right? If you want to stop at a certain point, you pause it. Make sure you have the scissors right here. Tap split. You could tap this. You could slow it down. And then you would create this. Pretty slow like that. Let me fix that. And then you could also just put it at like 2 times speed. Like that. And put it back to 1. What you could also do is, if you make a mistake, right here, the top right, to the right of the pause and play button, yeah, you would tap that. You could fix a mistake, right? Now it's back to 2 times speed. Tap it again. Now I'm back on my 1 time speed. Tap before that. It's all normal. It's where I hit the split. Tap again, and that's gone. So another thing you could do is, like moments right here. Here, let me pause it. Like, I'll probably want to put a split right there. Put a split right here. You can click detach. Now you don't have that. Now you just have the volume from before. You can go ahead, go to video, recent added. And I don't know. Here's a YouTuber right here. I edited one of his videos. Here, so let's use that as an example, right? This was pretty fun to do. Kind of made a meme out of one of his videos. Let me skip back to here. Tap to delete. Tap, delete. Alright.
Go Widow, I'm going to miss. I don't play Widow. How many times I have to fucking say that shit? Why would you want someone who doesn't play Widow on Widow when they're gonna
if you don't want to hear
Widow, I'm going to miss. I don't play Widow. How many times?
Tap here. Split.
I have to fucking say that shit.
Tap here. Tap that again. You could choose to have it lowered. Have no volume as well. Maximum's 500 volume. You get this.
Play Widow. How many times I have to fucking say that shit?
Right. Or you could do this.
How many times?
No. Wait.
Miss, I don't play Widow. How many times? Why would you want someone who doesn't play Widow on Widow when they're gonna miss every?
Right. You could do that. Let me fix that then. Alright. Because this is just fun in your class. Another thing you could do is, what I did right here. This is an edited video, I already finished.
Widow, how many times?
I zoomed in right there. And how you zoom in and out is you go like this. Let's use this one for example. You tap the screen to the right, you see the little symbol right here. Tap, pinch, zoom. You can go inwards. Use 2 fingers. Have them go out. And if you want it to go outwards, you gotta kind of pinch them together. you know. Let me fix that as well. So you could do that. Another thing you could do is, here, let me finish that there. Another thing you could do is freeze. Tap the slow button, right? And wherever you want it to freeze, like, I don't know, let's say for some reason you wanted it to freeze right there, right? Whoops. Right here. Tap freeze. This little bar right here is to freeze. You could choose how long you want it to be frozen. So, let's do, like, this is a lot easier for me to do. I could tap the split button right there. Tap this. Tap that again. Extend how long I want it frozen. I don't know, maybe I want to put, like, this, for example. There's a bunch of memes I have. I don't know. Maybe I want this.
Oh, hell no!
I would tap the 3 dots. Audio only.
Miss every single shot.
Oh, hell no!
You know? I'm like, oh, well, you know what? It's kind of frozen a little bit longer than I want it to. Let me go back. Here we go. Tap this again. Perfect.
Oh, hell no!
We can play a character that they're somewhat familiar with. Yeah.
Right. I did a lot of parts of this guy's video. If you guys don't know who this is, it's Maximilius. He released this video, and I saw this part. It was pretty funny. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna edit this and do a little bit more than what he did with it, and make a meme out of it. And I posted it on Instagram and stuff. So, yeah, found it pretty funny. And like right here, before he had like it showing the whole thing right here, and I was like, you know what?
Accidentally get killed.
Zoom in. You see, add that number.
More reliable than the Canon fucking Widow. That shit doesn't make any
This is
sense.
kind of like how your video will look like when you're done with it, you know? You could also tap the plus button. Maybe you don't want to do this, right? So you would edit back. You could do a voiceover. If I tap the voiceover right now, you guys aren't going to be able to hear me. But once you tap it, you're allowed to, you know, just move to the part where you want to start talking. You don't have to split it or anything. You just tap it, and then you go to voiceover, and you do that. You hit record. It'll give you a 3-second countdown timer, and then you could, when you're done with it, it gives you the option to accept it, review it, delete it, or retake, you know? So there's quite a few things you could do with it. And, you know what? Oh, dang it. Let me go ahead and put a little meme right here. Let me put this back here. Let me actually do this instead.
Who doesn't play Widow on Widow when they're gonna miss every single shot, but they can play a character that they're somewhat familiar with? Yeah, they're still shit, but they can accidentally get kills more reliably than the Canon fucking Widow. That shit doesn't make any sense. You want me to challenge a Widow that can reliably get dinks?
Right? So, got that right there. You know, and if you're like, you know what, I don't want to hit the backspace because I did something else. Alright? Go ahead. Just tap the blue volume. Hit delete. You could put music in it. You could do all kinds of stuff. If you got like a little funny part like this.
But they can play a character that they're somewhat familiar with. Character that they're somewhat familiar with.
You know what?
That they're somewhat.
You know, duplicate it if I want. Tap it, duplicate it, moves right here. You could kind of move it wherever you want. You could move it the start of the video.
That they're somewhat familiar with.
And then you can go ahead and, you know, kind of like the start of your video. Kind of like the intro before the intro, I guess you could say. You know, you could choose how you want to move to the next
They're somewhat
slide,
familiar with.
like that. Or you could do
That they're somewhat familiar with.
that. Or you could tap it again.
Somewhat
Move a
familiar with.
different direction. Tap it again. It can go
Somewhat familiar with.
like that. Or
Somewhat familiar with.
like that. Or you could have it none.
Familiar with. That they're somewhat familiar with.
Like that, you know? You could also change it, right?
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
The living room's yours if you want.
Okay. At your far bottom right, far right, the little white box at the bottom right, tap that. You could choose how it looks, like here, right here, because this is going to get a little annoying. Let me edit that part out. Split, delete, and then do this. Be like this.
That there's someone.
Can have it like this.
That there's someone.
Kind of choose how the whole screen is. You know, maybe you want, I don't know, Western or something.
That there's someone.
So let me delete that because I don't really even want that here. You can have your entire video like that if you want. Let me think. What else could you do? Oh yeah, edit text. You can choose how you want your text to be. You could choose this, and it's just like off on the bottom left. Opening, middle. It can change locations by doing these three. It gives you different options for different things. You can have it center, lower. If you don't want like the full text, tap it, hit the X button. Tap it, hit the X button. Tap it, have the X button. One will show. I don't know. Put something like, okay, boomer.
That there's someone familiar.
Feel like, wait. You know what? I want this back. Tap where it would be. But okay, boomer again.
That there's someone familiar.
You don't tap where you want it, just tap where it gives you the options to when you go like this. Here. Prism. Maybe I want Crimson. I go like, do that.
Character that there's someone familiar.
Like that. X button again. Maybe you want something else actually. You could choose gravity.
Character that there's someone familiar.
It'd be like that. Just basically different stuff. Got the pop-up, got the focus. I don't know, let's see what the focus is like. Okay, boomer.
That there's someone familiar with.
Look like that. Basically do whatever you want this. Oh yeah, and if you want it like themed or something, you could have it go like this.
Play a character that there's someone.
Like that. This is one of my favorites I used to do on PUBG a lot. Is doing this.
Character that there's.
Where it does that, or
Character that there's.
if you tap the fade one again, it'll be white. And sometimes, as you can see on the bottom left, it's like 0.5. You're probably thinking, what the hell? Basically what that is sometimes you can't have it for a certain amount of time. Just hit split here. Alright, I want it to fade. Now you can choose it to last for a second.
The fucking say that shit.
Or 1.5.
Fucking say that shit. No, how many times I have to fucking say that shit?
2 seconds.
No, how many times I have to fucking say that shit?
See, kind of changes. It's up to you how long you want it, and it's the same thing with some of these others. Another cool one's like the dissolve. I put it for a second and a half.
Widow, how many times? Why would you want someone who don't play Widow? How many times? Why would you want someone who don't play Widow? How many times? Why would you want someone who does?
And it actually looks pretty cool too. So that's. I don't know why I don't use it. Guess I never looked into it too much. But yeah, do stuff like that. And then, if you're like, I'm satisfied with what I did with it, go scroll over to the end. Tap on whichever one you want. Tap the plus button. And you could add your outro. It'll look something like this.
Go no Widow, I'm going to miss. I don't play Widow. How many times do I have to fucking say that shit? Why would you want someone who doesn't play Widow on Widow when they're gonna miss every single shot, when they can play a character that they're somewhat familiar with? Yeah, they're still shit, but they can accidentally get kills more reliably than they can on fucking Widow. That shit doesn't make any sense. You want me to challenge a Widow that can reliably get dinks? You want me to do that on
What
Widow?
time did you wake
I
up
can't
today?
fucking play Widow. That doesn't make sense. Your thought process isn't there. It would make more sense if you said, "Oh, I think you should go Genji. I think you should go
Hey,
Doom."
edit that in.
Fuck, if you said go Pharah, it would make more sense. But you want me to play Widow. Me, after I told you 3 times I don't play fucking Widow.
Sorry guys, my headset was off. Anyways,
I'm so happy with this video. Alright, so I'm gonna
They ask
release
you how you are,
this
you just have to
one
say that you're
twice.
fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Now I'm gonna edit this again and just post the regular video instead of how to use iMovies. It's pretty cool. You know, you guys, let's let you know my actual. Just, zooms in like that and all that. But if you guys want to see it, go ahead and just go to like the video before this one and watch it, because I'm gonna just skip this. I'm not gonna show the whole thing. I'm pretty much done here. And yeah. Oh yeah, wait, one more thing. If you guys are like, you know what, I want a photo in it, here, this is what you do. You know, back up, you can choose. You know, has the option to go through your specific organized albums, or you can tap photos and edit that in and choose how long you want that there. So let me put like, I'll be right back. Alright, this is from the video from yesterday, alright, about Area F2. You're like, okay, you know what, I want it to last this long. Tap it, tap the photo, and at that yellow bar to the right, move it to the right. You can make it last longer, or you could make it last shorter and just be like this.
Yeah, they're still shit.
You know, like that. I don't know. It's just an example. Alright, have a good day, everybody. Peace out.